Saturday, October 25th. And we still haven't had a second frost yet, so things are growing nice and green. I finally got an order in to Advancing Eco-Agriculture for some Sea Shield, some Renovant Charge, and some Humicarb. We'll be putting those down this early coming week. It's supposed to be here Monday, so it'll probably be Monday or Tuesday. And we'll go from there. For now, I brought along some sugar syrup for the honeybees. It's been sitting in front of the heater all night, so it's about 72 degrees or so. So they should take that a little easier. We'll pop their hives open and see how they're doing for consuming it and top everything up. And then on to other chores in the farm, probably more fence building. Just a quick check-in on the cover crops here. It seems that since we put the electric lung in on the top there, even though we're not complete, the deer don't seem to be jumping in here anymore. So that's good news. And foliar drench soil primer stuff on the way. We'll give this a nice heavy shot for the late fall here and be building tremendous soil capacity over the winter. In the spring we can just turn it on, and I'm excited. And on that note, I was thinking about it. I probably could have saved all the money that I've put into building this farm operation up and have a nice little nest egg. But then what am I preparing for if I'm not doing this? This is what I love. So it just reminded me of the line from Shawshank Redemption. Get busy living or get busy dying. And so I'd rather have the investment in the infrastructure here on the farm to advance what I'm doing and advance my knowledge. And it brings me a lot of joy and a lot of opportunities to learn. And so I think I'd rather get busy living than just be saving a big pile of money for in case, and sort of get busy dying. Just my perspective on it. I'll tell you when that perspective flipped for me was when my older brother passed away. I realized you could wake up dead tomorrow and everything you didn't do, the things in life you didn't enjoy, you've missed them. So that means you got to make every single day count. So make it count. That's what we like to see. Just pulled in. So you're standing outside the fence confused. I can't tell you how rewarding that is. Yeah, that's right. It's hard to get to now, isn't it? Yep. Not so easy to jump over. No easy way through. Gonna have to graze somewhere else, guys. Ain't that a shame? Bye now. All right. Saturday evening. Pulled the battery off the Ford to charge. I want to be ready for foliar feeds Monday or Tuesday whenever I can get it all together. And then came back here and worked on the fence for a little while longer. I got a little bit of brush hogging done up in the other sections of the farm. Nothing major or important or exciting, but came back and wove in the rest of the east side of the fence here. So we're woven on 3 sides. Not going to weave the south side just yet because I'm still not sure how I'm going to make gates through there. So for now we're just woven around here, but that gives us a really nice, solid, supportive, bounce back type fence. You run into this full speed, it'll throw you back. Might break the post, but it will stop you from getting in. And the deer, as you saw before, we're eyeing it and unsure how to solve the puzzle now. So that's the goal. 27th, 2025. Yesterday I came back up here and did some battery charging and switching on the tractors and such. And I managed to get back and put up on the south and east side a second electric fence rung. So now we're up over 7 feet, almost 8, and that's nice. And I'll finish that as we go when we have time. But today, my soil primer nutrients came in from Advancing Eco Agriculture. I've mixed up a tank to put down as a foliar drench, and I got the tractor all charged up and prepped up yesterday, so it's ready to go. So I'm going to pop out this left corner of the fence and pull in here with a machine and put down a heavy drench foliar feed blend. It's a little strong as a foliar. It's really meant to be a soil drench, but we've got 2 inches of rain forecast for Thursday, so that should wash it in nicely. So here we go. Tractor's warming up. Tank is mixed full and ready to go. Battery is charged. Fence is opened back up. Wasn't too hard to do. Unwrapped a few stainless steel wires and peeled it back, which makes me consider some new options as far as gating goes. With a little bit of organization, that could be a reasonably effective gate for very little cost. Anyway, time to put down a foliar drench. Fall soil primer. Let's turn it up about 15 clicks. What do you think? Foliar feed is complete, nice and evenly distributed. We have rain coming Thursday, so that'll drench in and become a nice fertigation feed. In addition to the foliar, we'll be building soil, yada yada. And fence is closed back up for now, and we're looking good for fall. Now I gotta do the front, maybe tomorrow night. October 28th, 2025. Just getting ready to go out and do a foliar feed on the front block. Just taking a look back at this. Got a little bit of lay down from running through to do the feeds, but I'm sure that'll pop back up nice. And I know the soil will explode with that feed. I think I see a little bit of a growth response, but not just yet. But I would think in a couple days, definitely after the rain we have Thursday, Friday, we should see an explosion of growth. So from formulation to mix to delivery to distribution on the crop, completed, done, an hour and a half using FieldArc AI and a foliar feed tank on the back of a Ford 9N. No special equipment really, but we got a fall soil primer down now, and you will see next year what this soil does and why I'm willing to invest that little bit of money and time and energy into that fall soil primer to really amplify everything. And that, in combination with our cover crops and the ability to keep our nutrient cycling alive and our microbial communities alive and build soil and aggregate structure throughout the winter while photosynthesizing and adding energy to the soil profile, those are tremendous, powerful tools, and they're stacked together dynamically now with good nutritional support. This will make a tremendous difference next year. And of course, we got this whole row all the way through as well. If you remember, that's only in 1 year of cover crop production so far, so it has not been worked as well as this block over here that's had 2. And there are still some beautiful fall colors out there, and the sun is on its way down. a quick check back in the grow lab. Stepped in here. And who do I see hanging out? Oh, Miss Ellie Cat has found a spot in the sweet potato planter. I think we're going to have to keep you out of here while some of these seedlings come up, because that could be dangerous for seedlings. You're all dirty too. You should go back to your citrus tree spot, sweetheart. Yeah, so she loves it here. I just wanted to take a look at the growth in here. We got flowers coming on, new leaf growth on the peppers, new growth all over these. The thyme is really blowing up nice and growing well. This is growing back from its really heavy, hard pruning. Rosemary is taking off pretty well. Citrus are thriving. Both the oranges and the lemon. The lemon is flowering. Multiple flowers open, starting to smell nice and sweet in here. And then the special catnip is also flowering. Very strong, healthy plants. I'll be catching that seed and propagating that forward. That should be generation 2 or 3 in from original. So we should be pretty well amplified at this point. They've had good care, good nutritional support, good biology. And I guess I gotta get back in here and do some watering. Things are looking a little dry in that planter, and some of these others are starting to look a little dry. So just thought I'd do a quick update. The ginger's thriving along. October 29th, 2025. Just a quick check back here in the grow lab. The yellow wax beans are popping. All 6 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sweet tide basil is popping. And I just came through here last night with a foliar feed / drench of Renovant Charge, Sea Shield, and Humicarb. I figured if I'm going to do soil primers on the outdoor stuff, I might as well check it against Field Arc and see if it would be beneficial in here. I know they're all beneficial to trace mineral nutrition and plant health and soil health, and sure enough they are. And Field Arc AI gave me some recommendations, so I came through here last night and gave a solid foliar drench to everything. So it should help balance things out. And I think we're going to alternate every 2 weeks between the regular foliar feed and the Sea Shield Rejuvenate Humicarb feed. And things are just absolutely thriving in here. In fact, these citrus trees are off the hook. I'm going to actually come back in here and prune the tops of these and keep encouraging this lower branching, kind of build the lower part of the plant's health back up. And then of course the catnip, I think this is generation 3. It's in full flower right now, so we'll have more seed to plant for spring and or for starting in the lab and then plant out in the spring, something like that for the farm. So we'll be building up our catnip production. Oh, and I just turned around from the beehives, and that's exciting news. That catnip that I planted back in the summer that struggled in that under canopy so much has burst back out and is throwing out new leaves and growing nicely. There's another, and 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 another. Yeah. We're continuing to roll through generations in high nutrition and build up the quality of that seed. The Meyer lemon is flowering all over the place. And we'll continue to monitor that and see how it does. Lots of new green, healthy, happy vegetative growth on it. All the other plants are doing well in here. The ginger's doing well. And the holy basil that are kind of tucked in with the ginger are very large, dark green leaves, doing beautiful. So things are progressing nicely in here. And actually, I'm just noticing now, it looks like that our purple sweet potato is starting to throw some slips up to the top. So that's nice to see as well. So just thought I would check in on the lab. And rain forecasted for early tomorrow morning on through the whole day, about 1.5 inches. That should really help wash in our fall soil primer that we put down this week on both the fence block and the potato block. And we'll see how things do after that. I also finished off the second rung of electric fence this evening, but it was dark when I was finishing, so we'll get video of that when we have daylight. There it is, nice and steady, driving these fallen soil climbers in. Now late afternoon, now we're getting some heavier rain. Perfect, we got a nice soaking structure into the ground, and now we're getting a good dose. Oh yeah, it's pouring. We're getting a good soaking rain. Started out nice and light, and now it's coming down. So just checking by the farm in the rain to look at drainage water and such. Still studying that to really have a good grasp on it. But I also wanted to get a shot of the second rung of electric fence wire up on the north and west legs. It's really starting to come together nice. I got some gate work to do. I got some better ideas about how to do that. And I've just been watching this water. That trench I cut got beat out with all the other work on the fence and such. So we're draining back right to the bottom. But I'm not too opposed to that at the moment. I probably will conduct that back across to the grow block eventually. But for now, I have another plan in mind here for capturing some rainwater and actually pump into some storage tanks that'll be up on the ridge up there. I'm not going to go into details of that now, but future plan is to make our collection point somewhere down in here where all this water collects, and you can see all the way up that valley we're collecting the water. That's all going right to here, and it's hitting our trench right now where the fence is. That trench is going to be erased, and so I probably will stick a sump pit in there and pump water from that to storage tanks. Now from this end, pretty much all soaking in. Level, a little bit better soil, a little more aggregated. Not a whole lot of running. It's been pouring hard for a couple hours now, so there's going to be full saturation. But that's pretty good water absorption capacity. Also notice how there's nothing coming out of the cover crop block. That little bit of soil structure that we built already is acting as a huge effective sponge. Friday, October 31st. Happy Halloween. Just a quick check-in on the lab. The yellow wax beans are all up. Cotyledon's pretty much out. The sweet Thai basil is popping cotyledons nicely. Pretty decent amount already germinated. I know there's more coming. Everything else is looking good. We're seeing some nice explosive growth on the rosemary since our last foliar feed / drench. And wow, the essential oil levels are way up on that now. My hands are sticky just from that little touch. Like sticky. And let's see, the fig has got 2 ripe figs on it. So that's nice. I'll have to have those. And the citrus, the 2 orange trees are just thriving, lots of vegetative growth. The rosemary's thriving. I took a few sprigs to my mom this evening. The catnip is in full, beautiful flower right now. It's a shame there aren't any honeybees to come in here and work on that. And then, of course, the Meyer lemon has also got quite a few blossoms on it. So who knows, maybe we will be able to pull off some lemons this time around. And then ginger is doing pretty well still also. Also the purple sweet potato that I saved over from 2023, fall of 2023, been sitting on my counter and was starting to dehydrate. I thought I better throw it back in and sprout it and get it going again so I can propagate from it again. That's starting to show its first leaf set and vine set coming out, so that's nice to see as well. One other thing I should point out is just how robust the holy basil is in here and how big these leaves are now in this high nutrition system with really good lighting and balanced mineral nutrition.